Hey there, Tony here, my channel, math channel. I thought I'd answer that old question: why is a negative times a negative a positive? And I think the solution is pretty straightforward. Let me show you with some chips here. So what we got is 2 times 3. That's two groups of 3, and I have these counters here. This is one group of 3. Right here, this will yellow represents positive and red will represent negative. So 2 times 3, that's one group of 3. Here are two groups of 3. And you can see here, hey, that's 6, of course, right? We know two groups of 3 is equal to 6. Okay, well, how about this? Two groups of negative 3, or two groups of the opposite of 3. Well, you might know that this is negative 3, or this is negative 3, or the opposite of 3. And two groups of those means that I have this. So altogether, I got negative 6. So two groups of negative 3 is negative 6. Okay, well then, what about this? Okay, this means something a little bit different. We have, let's forget this here. We know that without this, it's the same as two groups of 3, right? But then this is so if I do this and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that this is two groups of 3. But this means the opposite of two groups of 3. So the opposite of this, you just have to flip them over. Okay? And that is still negative 6 right there. So these have the same answer. All right? Now for the kicker, because I told you I'd be talking about the negative times a negative thing. Well, that would be negative 2 times negative 3. Okay? Or this is if I take whatever 2 times negative 3 is, which was this one here, this is the opposite of it. So if I do this, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 of these here. This was 2 times negative 3. Then the opposite of that, you flip them over. And you have positive 6. So here we have a negative times another negative is a positive. And there you go. It works for every single kind of combination of numbers you can think of. If you have, and if you look at patterns here, if you have one number that's being multiplied and one, if you have a negative in one of the two numbers that are being multiplied here, the answer is going to be negative. But if the numbers are the same sign, like 2 and 3 and negative 2 and negative 3, then it's going to be a positive. That product will be a positive. So there you go. I hope that helped you out, and maybe you'll know next time when someone asks that in class, why is a negative times negative a positive? Boom. It has to do with the opposite of. The negative means the opposite of as well. All right, there you go.